What up? You know the drill on Ryan of the Pine, home of
I
your
always got to
resident
take a drink at the beginning.
NFC North champion, first place in the NFC Green Bay Packers. Good day, fellas. Marv is back with the perm. Can't see it.
Not yet, not yet. I will show it on the Christmas podcast. I will show it for the Home Alone special.
Are we doing a Christmas podcast?
Well,
Yeah, we like.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
might
gonna
have
have to do a Christmas Eve podcast. We can have the Santa tracker live.
oh yeah,
I'm
we can
pretty
do
drunk
that.
on Christmas Eve. Like,
I'd be
I
good
mean,
with
like,
that.
incoherently drunk.
I mean, we could do a drunk podcast for Christmas Eve. That would be.
Oh no, that's like a given. Christmas Eve is
Are we
it's a long
hyped?
day for me.
Are we hyped for Christmas?
Oh, I love Christmas.
Yeah.
Sheebs is here. Hi, bud.
Why don't we do a new segment, and we can pick a couple contending teams, right?
Packers.
Or some bad teams, and we can decide what they need most for Christmas.
Oh, I like
Ooh, yeah,
that.
that could be that's our. I think we found our Christmas episode
How
right
about
there.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
just
like
came
that.
up with
I
that
think
right
is our
now.
Christmas episode, our episode
There we
before
go.
Christmas.
I mean, that's what is it? Christmas is on a Saturday, right?
It's on a Friday.
Yeah, Christmas
On a
Eve is
Friday,
So Christmas Eve would be on a Thursday when we do a show
We
anyways.
could do yeah.
Yeah,
right,
so then it comes out Christmas Eve, and that's what every team wants for Christmas. Boom.
yeah.
Look it.
All right, I like that.
Pick like
So,
3 teams each. And
Tune in next Thursday, everybody. Right, next Thursday. Yeah, holy shit, the 14th. Tune in next Thursday. We have which we want to do 5 teams.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
5
always
teams
pick 5 teams.
and what they need, what is on their Christmas wish list.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what else?
If I'm picking the Vikings, you know what I'm gonna say.
A good Christmas present for anybody this year is naming a baseball team. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, like
Yeah,
a good Christmas present be a PS5 still if anyone wants to.
Well, yeah, still, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
A PS5 would be good. A PS5, sure, why not? But like, imagine naming a
The
Major League Baseball team.
Cleveland PS5s. Let's go.
Now you can, because the Indians are no more 105 years.
They
Guys,
should do a
105
contest.
years with the same name, and now poof, the Cleveland baseball team has arrived.
I mean, I'm inject the Cleveland baseball team into my veins. I think every sport now needs to have at least one team that's just the hockey team. You know, like
Yeah, the
soccer.
basketball or the basketball club.
Yep.
Now this would be the Cleveland baseball club. That's
Bring
the
back
right
the New York Knickerbockers,
the New York basketball team.
the
That
Brooklyn
would be the one.
Dodgers.
So no more Indians. In all reality, I would like to see the Spiders come back. The Cleveland Spiders.
That was a thing.
Yeah,
That was a thing. Do your research. Hit the Google.
I've never heard
Cleveland
of
Spiders.
it. Never heard of the Google and the name.
So that's what's next?
That's interesting though.
The Braves, the Seminoles. This is gonna trickle down from the Redskins. Now you're at the Indians. You're gonna have
Now
the
you're
Chiefs,
at the something
Braves.
else.
You're probably the Blackhawks probably are gonna have to change at some point.
That's crazy.
It's gonna
I
happen.
didn't think about all these teams that could have that
Yeah.
effect.
Colleges, if you want to hit the Seminoles, Warriors,
Yeah, I mean,
Trojans.
Florida
and-
State college team. That'd be crazy.
that'd be fucking awful.
We'll see the ripple down. MLB. We're getting there, guys. Hunter Renfroe heading into the Red Sox 1-year deal. That's not a bad fit. Big right-handed hitter that has power. The monster ball's in his favor. And then
Need a first baseman.
beyond that,
I need to air a grievance here.
outfield.
Can I air a grievance about baseball? Anybody from the New York Yankees organization
What's
listening? Listen up. Give DJ LeMahieu any amount of money he pleases. Write him a blank check. Say,
I
"Here you
don't.
go, DJ.
Yeah, I don't.
Thank you for winning the batting title this year and being the best hitter our team has seen in quite some time. Thank you. Here is any amount of money you'd like."
It's almost like we saw this last year, and one fan base got a lot of shit for it. So that'd be just a shame if it happens to the same fan base that gave shit for it.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But
Hmm.
DJ LeMahieu needs to be back. If they're going to make a championship run,
Yeah.
That's all.
World Series needs to be not getting this year.
How do you trade your star player away? At least At least the Sox traded their star player away. If DJ LeMahieu walks for nothing, that hurts a lot, especially knowing that you could have him back. The Yankees could theoretically have him back.
No, it's fine. We signed Nestor Cortez.
Yep, Nestor Cortez Jr. is back.
All right, World Series is on.
Yep. Mark it right now, Yankee fans. Nestor Cortez is back. I don't know if he pitched in the majors once last year, but he's back. World Series is on.
If everything needs to come together, obviously a lot needs to come together for a team to go to the World Series. But if everybody plays how they should be playing, the Yankees theoretically should make the World Series. Like Giancarlo Stanton in the playoffs, we need that all year.
Yeah. Also, David Dahl signed with the Rangers. That happened on Friday.
Didn't Dombrowski get a job somewhere? He tricked some team.
Yeah, Dombrowski. I don't know how it happened. The Philadelphia.
Oh, that makes sense.
He's going to Philadelphia. I'm trying to look for it now. I forget. There's a pitcher coming over from Japan, and the Red Sox, Rays, and I want to say Padres. There's like 3 to 5 teams in on this guy. He's a pretty good prospect. I'm just blanking on his name. So that's starting to happen. He's been rumored to come over to the MLB since I remember last offseason. His name was thrown in the hat. Other than that, at least we got something for baseball. Ain't the complete cold stove. Got a little news. Some hope heading into the season.
Yeah. NBA's back.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice.
He goes, it's only preseason.
It's only preseason.
We don't need
Yeah, but it was nice. It was nice. It was actually really nice to see Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving out there playing basketball.
That's what I told him.
I
said, let's
go. And Steph, honestly. Just to see Steph in transition again, pulling up, just banging nothing.
Yeah, 3 for 10.
But net, bro. Like
3 for 10 from the field. A little rusty.
A little rusty, but he's still, it's nice to see these guys.
Kevin Durant was not rusty, and neither was
Kyrie. No. Did you see the one turnaround jumper he had, bro? It literally looked like he didn't miss a single second of time.
I honestly didn't.
Did you catch the Lakers game at all?
I got some of it. It was on while I was at work.
Taylor Horton-Tucker is
kid's gonna be a problem.
33 points.
Well,
he ripped the ball out of Kawhi's hands.
It's the only thing I'm worried is like playing time for him, because now they reloaded, like they didn't just.
He'll get playing time if he keeps playing like this.
But he should. It's fucking unbelievable.
Marc Gasol is going to be he's going to be crazy.
Him and Anthony Davis down low, it's like actually unfair. And then you got Montrezl Harrell on the bench. Like what?
The way Marc Gasol was passing last night was crazy.
He's unbelievable.
I did see
very underrated.
Ball's court vision. His passes were hot.
Yeah. I'm curious. I don't think Charlotte's going to do anything at all, like playoff wise or anything. But I'm curious to see how he does. I want to. How funny would it be if he just like has an insane year and Lonzo just fucking blows?
No, I think Lonzo.
D'Angelo got released. Yeah. Forgot that happened.
He got released.
Dude, the greatest Detroit Piston to ever step on the court. He changed the culture of the locker room, and I'm just gonna miss him. Some of his great highlights of running out of the tunnel.
I don't even know if he made it that far.
Dude, I don't think he made it out of the locker room because
I don't think
play at all. They didn't even give him any playing time.
He probably like tried out or like did something in practice and
they said nope.
They were just like, okay, you're not worth it.
No,
that's crazy. I feel bad for that guy because
he'll probably be on a G League team this year. I mean, he's been in the G League for a couple of years. He'll probably be on there. You never know what can happen.
Overseas.
Yeah, or that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it'll benefit him more.
Think about it though. He's the middle child, and he's just. You got his younger brother just went 3rd in the draft.
Lonzo went 2nd.
And his older brother went 2nd in the draft. And he just got caught from the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah,
the Detroit Pistons cut him.
Hey, fingers crossed.
The Los Angeles Lakers, not the Dallas Mavericks, not the Celtics, not the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Hey, Knicks and Cavs, doors always open.
That's true.
So NBA, what, 8
The
days away?
Knicks, look, let me tell you something. Obi Toppin looks decent so far.
Yeah, let's hope so. I like him at Dayton. I hope he doesn't shit the bed for
Then
the next. What, 8 days away for the
8
preseason
days
or the
till tip off is official.
tip
Yeah.
off?
Is there day games or is the season just start with the Lakers Clippers game?
I think it starts.
I'll tell you right
Because
now.
I know it's a Tuesday. Because the 22nd.
Lakers Clippers is at 10, and Nets and Warriors is at 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see
Yo,
Steph,
so
Wiseman, and Wiggins.
While we're on the NBA for a second, can we just talk about how well they put together the Christmas Day schedule?
Yeah.
You got 12 p.m.
Well, I mean, they
Pelicans
needed it,
versus
bro.
Heat.
They needed it.
Well, yeah, they needed it, but this is just crazy.
Like every night.
You get Zion versus Jimmy Butler. Okay. And then hold on to your hats because at 2:30 you get the Warriors and Steph Curry taking on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks.
Ooh.
5 p.m. you got Kyrie and Kevin Durant running out to Boston to face the now 6'10" Jason Tatum.
Yeah, first of all,
And
I fucking see that shit.
Jaylen Brown. And 8 p.m. Mavericks Lakers, Luka versus LeBron. And the close of the night, the nightcap is the Western Conference rematch in the playoffs, not the finals, obviously, because Clippers didn't make it. They choked, and now they got to play the Nuggets again in a revenge game.
Aha, I like that.
Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets.
Love the Nuggets.
What a day of basketball. I'm going to be locked in.
Yeah. So then that's less than 2 weeks away.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost Christmas time. And with that, we know what that means in the world of the NFL, that it's almost playoff time.
Yeah.
The most magical time of the year.
3 weeks left.
Good segue.
3 more weeks left. Pretty interesting day. Yesterday, we saw the picture get a lot more clear in the AFC. The NFC is now could be under control by Green Bay if they win out. Tough game for the Saints next week with KC, and same thing for Pittsburgh looking up at KC. It's not an easy game for KC, so Pittsburgh's right there, but now Pittsburgh's got to worry about Buffalo. Fun day.
I think everybody's got to worry about Buffalo, honestly.
You know, well, I mean, Buffalo's a game behind Pittsburgh, so if Buffalo wins one, if they win out, Pittsburgh loses, let's say, to Indy, Buffalo's the 2 seed already because they have the head-to-head. Then Cleveland can win the division.
The way the Colts looked yesterday, I mean, the Raiders' defense isn't anything to go brag to people about, but the way the Colts looked yesterday, Pittsburgh's going to have a tough time.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, let's not forget, though.
D.Y. Hilton, man.
Let's not forget, the Raiders' defense is not Pittsburgh's defense. Even though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They have Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Wait, what do you mean?
But I mean, yesterday, even in that Buffalo Steelers game, I know we're going to touch on it, but I can't blame a single person on the defensive side. I mean,
we got 2 sad boys and a happy boy. Let's get into it. Thursday, Rams asserted their dominance over New England. Early slate Sunday, Chicago. And Mitch Trubisky out of the woodworks having a good game, just annihilating the Texans.
Is Deshaun Watson okay? I didn't see.
Bad. Blink twice if you need help. That was really bad. But if on hindsight,
you see that guy. You see that guy drop that wide open pass in the end zone.
No.
Deshaun Watson literally threw it right to his chest, and he tried to catch it with his body and just went bobbled it and dropped.
Think about it. D-Hop is gone. Fuller suspended. Cobb is hurt. Stills is cut, and Cooks is injured. That's your top 5 receivers.
It's tough.
DeAndre Hopkins was laughing at them.
Yeah, literally laughing on Instagram. Hey, they deserve it. Bill O'Brien's a dipshit. In a similar fashion, Cowboys in Cincinnati.
Shout out Andy Dalton getting the win over his former team.
That had to feel good.
He didn't play bad.
No.
16, 23, 185, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Zeke, he needs a wanted ad. He's MIA.
Dude, no, I don't understand.
Oh no, don't worry. He played well against the Vikings. Don't worry. His first 100-yard game all season.
It's almost like when he doesn't have an offensive line, he's not as good.
He's not a top 5 running back in the league.
Go figure. That's how football
Weird.
works.
He
Weird.
probably is wishing he had the offensive line DeMarco Murray had.
Well, I
what
think
Gruden
every
did-
running back is wishing they had the offensive line DeMarco Murray had.
That was crazy.
That's like a top 3 offensive line ever.
Dude, I could have
Zeke had the same.
I could have
line.
ran behind that for at least like
Yeah,
500
but
yards.
Zeke had them. They were not. It's not the same. They weren't fucking. They were all older.
Well, Frederick retires going into this
Right.
year. Smith gets injured.
Zach Martin.
Well, Smith gets injured. He gets injured every single year, so that you can
but
bet on.
Peters and Williams. You could chalk up an injury.
Yeah,
Zach Martin is one of the best guards in the game. I say he's top 2.
Quentin Nelson.
Yeah, Quentin
Yeah,
Nelson is
behind
number
Quentin
1
Nelson.
for sure, 100%.
Yeah, Zach Martin's really good. But yeah, none of them are there. They still got one yesterday to keep some alive in the NFC East. I can't believe that. Bengals officially eliminated now.
No, are you serious? It's
Some
such a
off-
promising outlook.
Pinnell in the draft, 1 sack allowed in over 400 snaps at Oregon. Get him for Joe Burrow. Chiefs Dolphins.
This is a weird game.
Started off in a Dolphins, so 10-0. Here they fucking are. It's like the Browns and the Titans last week, where it's like, oh shit. And then Patty Mahomes, 28-10, and then oh shit, here come the Dolphins. Made it a game right up till the end. Chiefs hold on though and take over the top spot in the AFC.
Mahomes threw 3 interceptions, one of which was a godlike one-handed catch by Xavier Howard. Did you guys see that?
That was nasty.
yeah, that was really nice.
But 3 picks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes looked a little human.
Yes.
he's not
I
though.
think
I mean, I don't
that
think
helps
he
the
is
MVP
either.
picture a little bit as well. Josh Allen helped his case yesterday. Rodgers furthered his case yesterday. I think now you got to start saying that Rodgers might be favored over Mahomes and that Allen
Yeah,
closing in.
I don't know about Rodgers being favorited. I still think it's like 1A and 1B right now for me.
Yeah. Honestly, if he
It's
keeps
like
playing the way he
3
is,
o'clock in the
Mahomes
morning.
3 picks yesterday. Rodgers has had, I think, 4 since I forgot how many weeks it spanned. It's since last season. All the picks are this year, basically. His QB rating is
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He's definitely.
all that stuff.
I just think with the record wise and how the AFC is looking and how the AFC is just much stronger team wise, that if Mahomes ends up being the 1 seed in the tougher AFC, he'll get the nod over Rodgers if their stats are close enough.
yeah.
But is it really tougher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is it really?
there's a lot.
Dude.
There's way better teams in the AFC than the
In
NFC.
the AFC, dude, in the AFC, you got the Bills. You got
Hold on. The first 3 to 4 picks in the draft belong to AFC teams. Keep that in mind. You have a winless team, a 1-win team, a 2-win team.
But who he's got to face, dude, in the playoffs? He's got to face. He would have to face any possibility of the Steelers, the Bills, the Titans. The Titans are scary. The Browns, the Colts have looked really good, and the Dolphins.
The
Even-
NFC is the
And
same
even
way.
possibly if fucking somehow New England gets in, don't ever count Bill Belichick out of a playoff
Yeah,
game.
New England's shot.
Dude,
They're
They're a mess.
Well,
The
with
NFC
Miami losing,
you
that's
have
the only. Well, if Miami
Packers-
lost, that's. I mean,
The
that's what
Packers would
helps.
have the Saints. They would be hard. The Rams have looked good, but you never know what you're going to get from Jared Goff. You have the Washington football team. They don't have a name.
But you
You
can't
have-
tell me they haven't been looking good either.
No,
Their
Chase Young looked good,
Their
but
defense is good.
you have
Their defense is good.
Seattle, who has Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf, both very good players, but then their defense is a big sack of shit. And
They can
you
still
have
put up 40.
Tampa Bay could be tough.
Yeah, they've already proven it.
But they
The
can also
Cardinals-
lose- they can also lose very, very badly.
Maybe the Vikings.
Cardinals are the same way. They could beat a team like the Bills.
The Vikings could.
Joker
The Vikings and it's between the Vikings and Cardinals right now, and I think the Vikings have to win out. Obviously,
Well, speaking of the Cardinals,
the Cardinals have the Eagles next week.
they beat and then they take down the Giants 26-7. They were in control of that game.
They have the
Hassan
49ers,
5
and they
sacks.
close out against the Rams.
Reddick had 5 sacks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
That was nuts.
Yeah, the Giants piss me off because I need them to win, and
And now I
they
think this
look.
game and Washington's win kind of puts the Giants in the rear view. I think Washington is favored moving forward. I mean, the Giants have Cleveland next week, and then I think they get like Carolina and Philadelphia or Dallas to end the year, something like that. Washington's a little more favored. I think this game really hurt the Giants.
I'm excited for it, dude.
They look like poop though.
Football team.
I'm excited. Yeah, good for Alex Smith. Good for Ron Rivera.
Yeah,
And defense. But I can't believe they sent Daniel Jones out there yesterday.
they'd be the first team without a name to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be whack. And it's gonna happen.
What a stat!
What a stat. What a season. What a country. All right, Sheeps, here you go, man.
Me? Is it my
26,
time?
Vikings 14.
Go ahead, man.
Let's get
Dude.
through your mind.
Let's
just
get whatever you need to off your chest.
The guy, they barely sucked balls against the Jaguars, too. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. We don't have any concerns." And then he misses the first extra point. He kicked a knuckleball
Who's
wide
bad?
left.
that was
It
bad.
wasn't even close. And then he goes out and misses a 31-yarder, 34-yarder. Like, okay, yeah, that's concerning. And then they're like, "Yeah, send him out there for a 54-yarder. We ain't got nothing to lose but the game." And he misses on that one. And then he has like another 30-something yarder in the fourth quarter, and he shanks that one too.
Yeah, that was really bad. I watched, I think, all of the kicks. I told you
They could have won that game. Like, you miss a field goal at the 34-yard line, and that's or whatever, wherever it was, 54. Yeah, about like 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, he should be hitting, especially.
He should be hitting. Yeah, I mean,
there's no excuse not to. That you've seen it
Like
before.
he
It was really bad.
he's
I'm
got
surprised
the
at that point Zimmer was even sending him out there.
he's got
yeah,
the yips.
I was kind of shocked at that he got sent out there.
Yeah, I was like, buddy, just go for two. Like, if he's not kicking field goals, you're not going to win the game. And that pass interference call on the Hail Mary at halftime was complete bullshit. That wasn't a pass interference on Gronk. That's just some dumb
Yeah, it
shit. So
wasn't.
that got them a free 3 points. And they had Harrison Smith. They stopped him on third down, and Harrison Smith gets a helmet-to-helmet hit. Like, he was going full speed trying to tackle him as he was stumbling down. Like, when he wanted to stop.
It's a
Even though
ticky-tacky.
Chad Beebe like was on the ground, and the guy came in mad late and hit him, but they didn't say shit for that. Refs are stupid. And Kirk Cousins didn't even play bad. The guy got sacked 6 times because the offensive line thinks pass blocking is optional most of the time.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Dalvin Cook played well. Irv Smith Jr. played well. The defense didn't really play that bad.
But they got, and now they're on the outside looking in, man. Hey, good chance to go to 500 next week against the Bears.
Dude, if you're Rick Spielman and Mike Zimmer, though, how do you let Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, and Mackenzie Alexander walk without getting somebody in free agency, like making a hard push for Darius Slay or anybody? Logan Ryan. I wanted Logan Ryan. And they're like, nope.
Yeah, Logan Ryan.
Mike Hughes is decent, but he can't stay on the field.
Yeah,
For
no.
the Bucks winning this game, they could still win the South.
They just don't want to. They don't want to get.
Who's leading the South right now?
The Saints are up by 2 games and have the head-to-head over Tampa, but they're 10-3. Tampa's 8-5 now.
7-5.
If the Saints lose out
they're
for
8-5.
some reason, they have the Chiefs next week. So that's going to be a pretty brutal game. The Bucks theoretically still have a shot to win the South.
Yeah.
Let me
Not
tell
a
you this,
great
though.
shot, but they have a shot to win.
Right.
No, yeah. Because if they went out and the Saints, I mean, yeah.
Lose out,
Well, the
yeah.
Saints, I don't know what the rest of their schedule is.
Let me put on my tinfoil hat for a sec.
They know
I think the NFL is fixing Tom Brady into the playoffs. It's a wild conspiracy.
They're going to make it anyways.
They want the
Yeah, they'll make it. I think they'll have the record to make it. I see them going.
They probably will. But
I see them going 10-6.
The 7th seed in the NFC
it pisses me off.
It'll be a 9-7 team.
They got the Falcons next week, and then they have the Lions, and then the Falcons.
They play the Falcons twice.
Yes.
Yeah, they haven't played them yet.
Oh man.
Imagine if they had to play them 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, that'd be fucking terrible scheduling.
They have to fly out to Atlanta,
And then just
both of them have to fly to Tampa Bay,
You want to just
and then
share
the
playing guys?
and then the Falcons just fly back home.
Real quick, the Drew Lock Elite Meter is a
We could take it out.
We could take it
Oh,
out of the
the
closet,
score.
right? Yeah, we could take it out.
It was against the Panthers.
I mean,
It
yeah, it was
was.
against the Panthers, but
four touchdowns, 280. I mean, it's Drew Lock, so we'll take that out.
we'll take it. We'll take it out. We'll take it out. It's not on. It's not reading anything. It's just out on the dresser.
We'll see what happens Saturday against the Bills. We'll see what happens
Yeah.
Saturday. We'll do that. Derrick Henry ran all over Jacksonville for 215.
215, 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown with that nasty
Amazing
catch.
AJ
That
Brown
was-
is gross.
Yeah.
That was nasty. That Colts Raiders game. For anybody that bet the over, I bid the adieu. Great job. Way to see it. You're thinking. Colts keeping up with Tennessee, man. They want that South. That's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
want
fun.
it. They're,
It's gonna be a fun
you know,
race.
Rivers is realizing. I think that he's literally got not many years left, and the Colts have that defense where he never he didn't have that good of a defense in San Diego ever or LA,
No.
even San Diego, LA. But Indianapolis will be that defense that if you're not ready to play, they'll come in and punch you in the face, and they'll beat the shit out of you. Like they'll make plays out of your mistakes that other teams may not because they're ready to play every day.
And you got T.Y. Hilton again.
Yep.
Heating up at the right time.
Did he have a
2 touchdowns.
Two. Hey, let's go, old man.
Jonathan Taylor for 150.
Yep.
He's had
The
a
offense looked real good.
In DeForest Buckner.
I don't feel so bad that they beat the shit out of us at the beginning of the year now, though.
Oh, yeah,
No,
they handled
they're I figured they were going to be a sleeper team this year. And maybe I don't say sleeper, but I didn't think they were going to win their division.
I feel like a lot of people knew Jonathan Taylor was going to be good. He's a beast.
I wanted him so bad in the draft. I wanted him so bad.
I said it on here before the season started. I had the Packers losing 4 games, and one of them was to the Colts. I'm with you. I thought they were going to be a sleeper team, especially with that defense. When DeForest Buckner plays, he's
Yeah.
a difference maker. That was a good trade. That's worth a first-round pick, like the Bills getting Stephon Diggs. It's worth it. Very much worth it. Into the 4 o'clock hour.
Do we have to
another
talk
game.
about this game?
Yeah, we're just gonna blow by it. Seahawks 40, Jets 3. Tank.
But they made a field goal. The Jets
Yeah,
made a field goal.
They did. They
Yeah.
didn't completely.
We
give
couldn't
up.
even make a field goal, but the Jets made a field goal.
On their opening drive, though. Think about
Come
that.
on.
At least you
Yeah,
scored
that's
again.
Sheebs. I didn't think of it like that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's yeah.
Another meaningless game.
They lost by 37, but they made a field goal.
They made.
They made a field goal. They got on the board. No goose egg. They've already been shut out once this year. Meaningless game. Chargers beat the Falcons. Sucks for Atlanta. Really does.
I thought this was the one where they couldn't possibly choke that because the Chargers also choked, but the Chargers not this time.
The Chargers didn't charger, baby. Let's go.
Then the Falcons.
Yeah.
They are
Matt Ryan's 3 interceptions doesn't help anything at all.
I think Matt Ryan had 1 fantasy point this week.
That's not good. Hey, Ryan Tannehill,
Bad.
doing me well in our league, man. I'll be in that championship after next week.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good.
I'm looking really good. Washington taking down San Fran secures the NFC East.
I
Chase
kind of
Young-
expected.
That's
I expected them to win that game. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And it wasn't easy. I mean, the Niners aren't.
No, yeah, they're not. They're not. I mean, they're banged up, but they
Yo,
still.
Chase Young,
Pretty good team.
that definitely helps his defensive rookie of the year case a lot.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah, I think he's.
That fumble recovery touchdown, that sack he had just made everyone's eyes pop out of their heads. He was back in coverage and just
Yeah, he's a beast.
Washington should finish the year 8-8. Their last 3 games, it's Seattle, Carolina, Philadelphia. They should be
Yeah,
able to win.
Seattle's going to be
I'm
their
happy for
toughest
'em.
test. It's just because if their defense can't stop that offense, it's going to be a shootout. And I don't know if their offense is okay.
If they
I
could
like
find
Antonio
a way,
Gibson, but
if they could find a way to get to 8-8,
I feel like that'd be such a successful team a year without.
If they're
for a team
7-9,
without
they're
Yeah.
fighting fire. If they're 7-9, then they're going to lose the tiebreaker to the Giants probably because the Giants
Yeah.
they're probably going to finish 7-9.
Yeah.
So that's the NFC East, the latest the least becoming the beast. We actually have a race now. Teams winning.
Yeah, man, we
Eagles.
got some teams winning now. The Giants
The
even put
Eagles.
the Giants lost. Was that their first loss in 4 weeks? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you had 3 of the 4 winning yesterday. Eagles taking on the Saints. I think this was the shocker of the day.
Jalen Hurts,
No, I didn't
baby.
even realize Jalen Hurts had 106 rushing yards too. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. He went off. He balled out. He
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
balled. There's a picture. I saw a picture on Twitter today of Jalen Hurts looking at the field. Carson Wentz like turned back, and there's Doug Peterson is behind Jalen Hurts, and Doug Peterson is grinning so much that it's definitely like Carson Wentz is like, "Oh, fuck you," and he's like, "Yeah, I told you you were replaceable, bitch. Like, fuck, like this is so funny."
Yo, Carson Wentz stinks.
And
And
granted, if Drew Brees was the quarterback for the Saints, I don't think the Eagles win either way.
No, I don't think
Tony-
so.
but they weren't. Nobody thought they were gonna win anyways.
Right,
With
I
Taysom
mean-
Hill. So like, good for them.
Hurts had nothing to lose and everything to gain, and he
And this week
took
he
advantage.
has to go and he plays the Cardinals, which gives me more hope that the Cardinals could lose this week potentially, and we could beat the Bears.
Maybe.
and
Who
have
knows?
a beat-
Jalen Hurts might make
we
a
have-
strong run for MVP if the Eagles come back.
We have
and
the
make the
better
playoffs.
divisional record. We have a better or like head-to-head record or something. I don't know, against common opponents than the Cardinals. So if we have the same record at the end of the season, I think we get the tiebreaker.
Hmm.
We're gonna be a
Interesting.
first-round exit, but it's nice to be a part of it.
Well,
Right.
I know the Packers are a part of it because thanks to the Vikings loss and the Packers win, NFC North
And the
champs,
Lions loss.
NFC North champs again, and by Jalen Hurts defeating the Saints, the Packers are now top of the NFC. They have the head-to-head over the Saints, who have the Chiefs next week. So going into Carolina, I'm pretty
So
confident.
I say next year, Matthew Stafford. big
Matt
stuff.
Stafford might have some broken ribs. That's a very
Oh,
high possibility.
Well, he goes and he takes all his stuff and he puts it in a suitcase and he moves to Washington, D.C. and plays for the football team.
He probably will. Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver in football.
He knows how to play football pretty well. I'll give
He's
that to
very
you.
good.
He's definitely top 2. He is.
He's number
is.
1. I have 5 other guys who agree with me.
Yeah,
When
I'd
this-
say right
when
now,
this
given the
topic came up
production, yeah,
yesterday,
I hate to say it, but
I can't.
probably
I
is
can't.
because
I
he's
gotta-
played
I
less
gotta
games.
stick.
He's played less
Marquez
games. than
Valdes-Scantling, Sheeple, when we were on Thursday, didn't I tell you that he's probably going to get the ball a lot this week?
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
I didn't say
I
anything about
mentioned
any
it
of that.
somewhere to somebody that MVS was going to have a big week. He had a big week. Big
No, you
win.
probably did.
Hey,
but
we know the motto, man. Division games are
you're
not
not.
easy to win.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're not apologizing for being the
What I
one.
did say to you on Thursday, I know, was every time we go into Ford Field, we start the game down.
Yep,
and
and I
then
saw your
we'll-
tweet. You're like, okay, I expected it to be down 7-0 start of this.
Get this little tidbit stat before we move on to the Sunday night game. The last 5 times the Packers have gone to Ford Field, except for yesterday. So heading into yesterday, the last 5 years in a row, they've gone on the road to play the Lions. They've gone into halftime down double digits, and they have won 3 of those 5 games. Every time we go into Detroit, I don't know what the fuck it is, but yesterday was the first time that we were not down at halftime in 5 years there. Won the game. I'm good with it. Control our own destiny now. Another team that controls their own destiny, the Steelers, but took a little step back yesterday because the Buffalo Bills.
You don't have to say the circle the wagons thing. If you
I'm
don't want
not.
to.
I'm not. I'm fucking not.
You don't have to. I'll let you go. Hey, it's your hour, man. You and Chiefs have your therapy appointment right now. I'm just here to listen. Vent.
I
Go
just
for it,
have
sorry.
a couple things. Defense, great job. Can't blame you. TJ, you're a beast. Cam Hayward, you're a beast. Ben, listen, man. When the fuck did you become a pussy and start to just do check down passes like you can't throw the goddamn ball anymore?
I'm
We
with
have-
you.
We have an offense that can be vertically unstoppable. Why do we fucking play horizontal? It's not Steelers football. It is if we can run the ball. But guess what? We haven't had a running back, and we had one this week, and it was still dog shit because we had no fucking passing game. If we had a passing game, it wouldn't matter what the run game was. But we don't have either right now. The offense looks terrible. I can't remember the last Steelers game when I saw fucking 9 punts. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? 9 punts?
Punting is a very underrated part of the game.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I honestly don't get why they don't play downfield vertical more when you have the receivers that you do. A speedy
Yeah, a guy like
that.
Chase Claypool who can size up with anybody. You got Juju Smith-Schuster, and you got a fucking speed threat in Deontay Johnson, bro. But first of all, we can if they don't stop fucking dropping footballs, I don't give a shit. Bench everybody and bring somebody fucking in who will catch the goddamn ball.
Do you think it has anything to do with them making TikToks on the field before the game?
Yeah.
I think that's why they lose.
Cut the shit. Like, what the fuck? We're football. Like, you're a fucking.
It just seems
player.
like you're just like, oh, I'm getting too cocky. I'm 11-1. Oh shit.
Like
I'm
losing
11-2.
never hurt them.
That's all.
Claypool-
Defense, good job. Defense, A+. Offense, F.
And
F. Wow, that's harsh. It's crazy.
that is harsh. The Bills control their own destiny for the East with the Dolphins lost their win. They could wrap it up. They have Broncos on Saturday in that edition. And then I know they finish New England and Miami. So, and then you got the Steelers who have Cincy, Indy, Cleveland to end. Buffalo could be right there if Pittsburgh slips and the Bills went out.
Yeah, if we play like this, I say we lose 2 out of our next 3 because
And then
we
there's
can't,
Cleveland right there.
We cannot. Somebody's got to get vocal in the fucking locker room because it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Steelers are too good of a team to slide like this. Mike Tomlin's too good of a coach.
Mike Tomlin's too good of a coach to have something not be done about this.
And you know they'll turn. I mean, the Bengals game. Yeah, they should.
It's going to be a
walk
good game to fucking get everything back because we need it. Because we got one game that's 100% should be an easy mark in the W for the Steelers. Even with this offense, even with what it looked like on Sunday night, last night. I don't care.
It should be like a Seahawks Jets game. Maybe not that bad because the Bengals
maybe not that bad, but
it
without
should be
Burrow, without Burrow, there's no reason to even be considering.
The Cowboys beat them 30-7.
Right.
So the
Divisional games are tough, dude.
Divisional games are tough. I'll give you that. It is.
Sounds similar.
What?
Are we in Cincy or is this our last home game?
I don't know. Nobody's gonna be there anyways.
That's true. In Cincy.
Yeah, no one's going to be there anyways.
Yeah.
Steelers should be able to win that one. It's going to be interesting to see the seedings moving forward in the division races. The Bills go on top 16-15, and they are 1 win away from improving their record from last year from 10-6 to 11-5. And that's because nobody circles the wagons like the
Buffalo Bills. You always say it slower than I do.
Fuck you, Larry.
Yeah,
speaking of things that are not slow, Lamar Jackson takes on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns tonight. Lamar Jackson's
excited
fast.
for the game, honestly.
I'm really excited for this game.
Cleveland +3. This game is going to say. I know we were talking about it on Thursday too, Sheeps. This game is going to say a lot about Cleveland.
It is. It has to.
It's going to say a lot about Baltimore too.
Yeah.
No, I think at this point that we know what we're getting out of Baltimore.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Solid defense and inconsistent offense.
Is solid defense even really? Because
better than average defense and inconsistent offense.
Yeah.
And apparently that gets you to 7-5.
The Browns are a team. They found their identity. They know they're
run. It looks like they have. We've seen this before, though. We've seen this before where Cleveland, has a couple weeks in a row where they look fucking fantastic, and then Baker Mayfield is Baker Mayfield.
Dude, you're sitting here talking like they're in your division, dude.
Don't forget, they have a first-year head coach in Kevin Stefanski.
They've had a first-year head coach 15 out of the last 20 years. That's not an excuse.
But this one's actually a good one. This one's actually one that I think is going to be there for a while, and he has never been a head coach before, not that I am aware of.
Can you believe this though? Like, out of all the crazy things that are happening this year, the Cleveland Browns are making the playoffs.
The Cleveland Browns are about to make the playoffs.
Yes. I'm excited to see it. I'm here for it.
I mean, fuck it.
Cleveland deserves it. Browns fans deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They do. And tonight could be a big step forward.
Yeah, you gotta win tonight, though. You gotta win tonight.
They're still having division hopes. You know, Browns
And
see
this
that
is,
loss
you know,
yesterday.
this is another division game. It's gonna be tough.
It is.
It's gonna be it's an AFC North game, bro. It's gonna be a fucking dogfight.
Division
They
games
could
are
find
tough.
themselves one game behind Pittsburgh by the end of tonight. So that'll be
It'll be
something
crazy.
to look
Oh
forward
shit,
to.
we got a crazy Thursday night game this week.
Who's
No,
that?
No,
Chargers and Raiders.
It could be crazy for all the wrong reasons.
Why?
Because it could just be a freaking
If
turnover
it's a
battle,
shoot-
or it could be a
if it's
shootout.
If it's a shootout, I'm good with it.
But see, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
worried
you right
about,
now.
the turnover battle.
There's only 3 intriguing games next week, in my opinion. Are you ready to hear them?
Sure.
The Eagles and Cardinals. That's just intriguing because of Jalen Hurts. I mean, the Vikings is always intriguing to me. Chiefs and Saints. Do we
Yeah,
get Drew
that's-
Brees back next week?
No, is he? I don't know. I don't think so.
If he comes back,
If Taysom Hill beats Patty Mahomes, let's take it as that headline.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the world will end.
I mean,
They'll be great.
Seattle and Washington is.
I think that's going to be a fun game.
Yeah. Seattle has a good offense, but no defense. Washington has the opposite.
Well, I don't say they
And-
have no offense because they have that run game. They do have a run game.
They have former quarterback turned tight end Logan Thomas. They have the captain Terry McLaurin. They have
You need
Dwayne
some help.
Haskins, who apparently is still a captain, and they have Antonio Gibson's hurt, right?
Yeah, he didn't play this week.
He'll be back though.
They
Yeah,
have
he'll be back.
McKissick's not bad.
He got hurt.
Yeah, McKissick. I think he did fine in the step in.
And then, of course, the NFL Saturday edition is back. That wonderful 2-week stretch of Saturday football games. Who doesn't love it? I'm with Kay Adams in those commercial. That's my spirit animal when it comes to Saturday football.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't love it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm here for it. That's me. I'm here for it. Kay Adams is great. I can watch
Yeah.
him work all day. That does it.
Really?
Back, I hear my cat meowing. That fat fuck is probably hungry. Meow. If I was a kitty cat, would you meow at me? Meow. So tonight's game, watch that shit. We're gonna be watching very closely, especially Marv. Stop meowing, you fuck.
I
Dude,
hear
hear
you.
him.
right outside my door. It's like I live in a barn with these fucking dogs and this cat.
Yeah.
Is it a barn cat?
No, it ain't a barn cat, but it feels like a barn in this house. 3 dogs and a fucking cat. And this fucker eats once every 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday night, Friday morning for everybody. Go over that wonderful game on Thursday and tonight's game and this weekend's games.
Yeah.
And anything else that comes about. Fellas, it's always fun.
Oh yeah.
Always a fucking great time with you fellas.
What do we always
Have a
say?
good week. Have a good week, everybody.
What do we
us a
always say?
find, like, subscribe, all the good
Be a
shit.
friend, tell a friend.
Yes, thank you. There it is.
Got it,
We
got
love you.
it.